Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
I hope Karen appreciates this next Bentusi project. It's taken a lot of resources and a lot of time and a lot of effort to get this one done, but I really hope she likes the Bentusi fortress, because I don't know what I can do to make up to her from all the people I've killed and all the stuff I've done, but I really need this project to succeed. There's some very important people that are on the line, and this testing needs to succeed.
We have a hyperspace signature. It's one of ours.
Hey, Captain Elson. What are you doing here? I've been told by Karen that you are working on an expensive project. What's that about? Well, I'm testing to see how big of a fleet we will need if the Bentusi weapon system ever falls into the wrong hands. I see. What's this thing for? It's my tribute to Karen. I'm hoping she'll forgive me once I donate this to her. Is this all from your testing? Yes. Would you like to help me with my testing? I would be curious how well the Tiidan Elite Destroyers would fare against the Bentusi. Yes, I will help you. I will gather the fleet, you gather some Bentusi, and I will personally help supervise the test. See you on the battlefield. Hello everyone! Hello! This is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard to Starship and Normal Prize for another episode of Homeworld Wars, where we are continuing the testing against the Bentusi. Okay, so in this episode, we have a special guest. I have Captain Nelson over here with me, who is supervising this round of testing, and he has given me the information for the Elite Destroyers. It turns out, Elite Destroyers are actually very simple. They just have 50% more firepower and 50% more health than a traditional destroyer. And apparently, according to Captain Elson, this is the definition that Tiidan uses for all of the elite version of the ships. So like an elite ion cannon has 50% more damage and health than a normal ion cannon. An elite heavy cruiser, 50% more armor and damage than a normal heavy cruiser. So this is fantastic, because I definitely want to do a testing against different elite versions of ships in Homeworld. So like elite multi-beam frigates, elite needle ships would be really cool. Maybe even an elite Bentusi would be really cool to test. But that's for a future series. That's not what we're going to be doing right now. So today we are going to be testing using 106 elite Tiidan destroyers versus 10 Bentusis. Yeah, there we go. Against 5 and 10 Bentusis. We're going to see if these elite destroyers have the firepower to handle this testing. Now, according to the data that I've calculated, the destroyers should have about a 50% advantage to the Bentusis. If you guys are curious why I do that, that's because the destroyers will lose firepower slowly over time as they lose ships, where the Bentusis will lose a large chunk of their firepower when they lose one of their stations, because they have each one of these stations do a massive amount of damage, where each one of these destroyers do about a little less than 1% of the overall damage that they'll do. So that's why I give the destroyers a little bit of advantage, because the Bentusi are going to be using their firepower longer compared to the destroyers. But anyways, that's enough talking about all this. Let's get into testing. So let me go ahead. Oop, never mind. That's the wrong computer. Boopity boo. Let me go ahead and grab all of these. Tell them to attack. Put them in that. Boop, 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 boop. Gotta be quick. There we go. Beams are flying everywhere. Let's see which team will win in this massive combat going on right now. And for some reason, I don't know what's going on with the Bentusi beams. They're acting kind of weird. They're supposed to be like yellowish, but they're just normal red right now. Couldn't tell you why. But hopefully they'll work better in the future. Boop, boop. So which ship is the Elite Destroyers focusing on? Honestly, they're just doing a little bit of damage to everything. They're all using their weapons, they're all shooting their beams. Cool, cool, cool. I'm really curious to see which team's going to win this. Now for stats, in case you guys are curious, an Elite Destroyer in my mod has 325,000 health, which is a little bit less than the Tiidan heavy cruiser, which has 350,000. We just lost one down there. Okay. And they do 637.5 DPS. Compared to the standard version of 425, and I believe the Tiidan heavy cruiser does like 650, so they're just a little bit weaker than the Tiidan destroyer. We are slowly losing some of the destroyers. We've lost 3. I think we just lost another one up here. That's cool. The Bentusis are still doing pretty good. A lot of the Bentusis still have a whole lot of health, so they're just slowly destroying some of the Elite Destroyers. This guy's on fire. He's being attacked by like 4 different ion beams. So he's dying quickly. Unfortunately, we can't really see the health of the Bentusis, or of the Tiidan, although I could probably make that for us real quick. Give me one moment. I'll switch us over to the other computer. Computer 1. There we go. Now we can see the health of the actual, not the Bentusi, but the destroyers. Because this is actually what I'm more curious about. So this destroyer, yeah, he's dying pretty quickly. He's being hit by 2 Bentusi beams. Now this one's starting to be taking a little bit amount of damage. We have, I think, 90. Yeah, we got 92, 93 destroyers left. We have not killed a single Bentusi yet. How's our supervisors doing? Our supervisors are still very far in the back. It's hard to see it, but yeah, there's me watching the battle going on. Here's Captain Nelson. 89 destroyers left. Indeed. It does look like the Bentusi are concentrating on certain ships, at least with more than one beam, which is something they normally don't do. Usually just spread their firepower everywhere. That's very interesting to see. Alright, switching back over to the other computer. Here we go. You can see us supervising the fight going on. And the Bentusi, how are you guys doing? So far you're not doing too bad. Like, I think this one down here is the one that's actually taking a decent amount of damage. We have 85 destroyers remaining, so we've killed a little bit over 20 destroyers. So they're slowly losing their advantage now. There's about 3 destroyers up in front that are really damaged. This is really cool. I definitely want to do a lot more testing when it comes to the elite version of ships in the game. So in case you guys are curious how it figured out the elite version, or how much like health and firepower elite version of these ships have, I remember back a long time ago when I got stuck on mission 14, I had a missile destroyer and I was using it to kill an elite ion cannon frigate. It had just enough firepower to pull one of the elite ion cannon frigates back to the mothership and just kill it, and then use support frigates to repair it again and then send it back out to kill one at a time. Like, it would bring it down to about 10% health. So after doing some calculations and figuring out like how much an ion cannon frigate, how much more powerful that ion cannon frigate would have to be to match a missile destroyer, ended up being about 50%. So I was like, yeah, that must be what it is. And so far, this feels like an actual elite fleet going up against the Bentusi. So yeah. So in case you guys are curious, I've just increased the damage and health of a ship by 50%, and that would be the elite version of it. I really want to know how powerful an elite Bentusi would be. That would be amazing. Anyways, the destroyers are down to 76. They have put one of the Bentusis down into the yellow. So it's not flaming yet, but it's definitely starting to take some damage. And the destroyers are focusing on spreading out all of their damage. That might be their downfall. Because I think the Bentusi have been focusing on concentrated firepower. At least a few of them have been. Like this guy down here is focusing... Nope, never mind. He's spreading all of his damage out. Is this one spreading out his damage? Yeah. Yeah, the Bentusi are starting to spread out their damage as well instead of concentrate. But hopefully the elite destroyers can start killing some of these Bentusis. Like right now, there's only one down here that's really being concentrated on. We have 73 destroyers left. Still got plenty of firepower going around. But we need to start killing Bentusis soon because the elite destroyers are really starting to lose their firepower. Yeah, I really want to test like elite needle ships, elite Tyrannic Raider carriers. I'm so excited. I'm happy I was able to figure this out for this video. That guy's dead. 65 destroyers left. Still so much firepower being blown around. We have one Bentusi that is severely damaged. The rest they've gotten some damage, but not much. Not much at all. I think we have another one down here that's, yeah, starting to show signs of damage. I think that's the only one, though. Oh, this one over here is showing signs of damage, too. "61 destroyers left. This Bentusi is in the red now, so this one's getting close to dying. Hopefully once that one dies, they'll continue to focus on their firepower on another Bentusi, because we need to get rid of the Bentusi firepower. Otherwise the elite destroyers are just not going to survive this onslaught. They're definitely starting to get a little bit more concentrated. I don't know if the Bentusi are actually concentrating. No, not yet. I mean, this one's concentrating on this one. So there's a few of them doing concentrated firepower. Like this one is taking it from 2 Bentusis. Overall, not too bad. 56 destroyers remaining. Still got plenty left. We lost about half of our firepower. We still have a good chunk of the destroyers fighting this one. I think so. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We still got 5 destroyers focusing on this one down here that's really damaged. lot of the Bentusis. A few of them are getting close to half. We have 47 destroyers left. They are slowly dying. Not dying really quickly, but they are definitely slowly dying. I have a feeling we're only going to be able to kill one. Because the destroyers have just spread out their damage too much. They didn't do any type of concentration. If they did do concentration, we would have probably at least 3 of them dead by now. And we have a lot more firepower ready to play. Oop, this one got down to yellow. So we have another Bentusi and the yellow. This one down here is getting really close to dying. Oh, I want the Bentusi. It's down to about 15% health, I would say. 10, 15%. We have 43 destroyers left. And some of them are, yeah, they're starting to do concentrated fire, so destroyers are going to start dying quickly. It's amazing how much longer these things last when they're in the elite version. $41 destroyers left. Oop, make that 40. We have another Bentusi that's getting close to half health. Let's see, how many are actually focusing on this one? 1, 2, 3. I think we got 4 destroyers focusing on this one. Down to 34. Come on, let's kill at least one. Please kill at least one. We have some Bentusis that aren't even being attacked anymore because they killed everything that's attacking them. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Very interesting. Ooh, this one's so close. Got about 5% health left. He might actually survive, because they're really starting to knock him out now. There's 31 destroyers left. Well, make that 30. Nope, make that 29. Apparently 2 died at the same time. Yeah, they're really starting to concentrate now, because now they have more beams than destroyers. So they're going to be dying fast. Are we actually not going to kill a Bentusi? We have done some serious damage to their fleet, but nothing is killed yet. We even gave the destroyers a 50% advantage, or 50% survivability bonus, but yeah. What I mean by that is I calculated like how much health this group has and how much health the elite destroyers have, and then how much damage they each do, and then figured out how long they will survive if they kill each other, and then set that to a 1.5 ratio for the destroyers, which means that the destroyers would survive 50% as long if none of the ships killed each other. Oop, wait, we might actually kill one. It's so close. Hey, we killed one Bentusi. We have 2 of them in the yellow. Ooh, it looks like they might be concentrating on one Bentusi. Nice, nice. So we have 16 destroyers left. They have 9 Bentusis. Yeah, there's a pretty good chance that, yeah, that they're not going to survive those. Yeah, they're getting majorly concentrated now. Just dying like crazy. Alright, let's switch to the other computer. We can see just how much damage these elite destroyers are taking from the Bentusis. 11 left. Put another Bentusi on fire. That's good. So many Bentusi beams. Holy crap. Are you being attacked by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 2 Bentusis focusing fire on this guy? Wow. 3, 2, 1! Holy crap. Well, yep, the Bentusis definitely won that battle. There were 1 Bentusi's on fire, another one's in the yellow, and the rest are in the green. I think a few of them show signs of damage. But yeah, that is just about it. Well, it looks like your Elite Destroyers were no match for the Bentusi. You got that right. I see why you're testing now. Those Bentusi weapon systems are no joke. No kidding. There's a reason why Karen hates me right now. So many ships lost in this testing phase. I only have one question for you, Soban. What's that? Where are you getting these Bentusi from? Last I checked, there were only a handful in existence. But according to what Karen has told me, you have used nearly 50 for this research project. Where exactly are you getting these? Captain? Captain! Captain Soban! Navigator, follow that hyperspace signature. There's more going on here, and we need to get to the bottom of this. Yes, sir!
The Faker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated.